Alright, so I know it's been a bit since my last Transformers review, but I thought, you know what, in between what I'm going to do next for the channel for a playthrough, I may as well do a bunch of one-off content just to test the waters and see something. So I figured, why not do some Titans Returns figures? So this is day one of the week for Titans Return, Feroz, and Hardhead. So Feroz is obviously the Titan Master, and Hardhead is this machine right here. So Titan's Return is the name implies, a return to Titans for Transformers. Now, I haven't been with Transformers up to G1. I was born in 2000. So I wasn't really aware of these guys yet. But Titan's Return introduces the Headmaster gimmick, where you have these tiny little dudes that would ball up into a head, like this, and plug into the headpiece of whatever machine they're piloting. And that is Titan's Return in a nutshell. And Hardhead here is part of the Deluxe class, and he's from Wave 1. So, without further ado, let's get a closer look at not Hardhead himself, but Feroz. So Feroz is actually interesting in that he's one of the very few ones that actually has paint on his face. So, get a better close-up. Focus. Focus. That's the best you'll be getting. So he's got blue eyes and then yellow faceplate, and then the rest of him is green, and then he's got gray on his body, and that's pretty much it. And then you have Hardhead upside down, but yeah. So typical posing for these guys is just arms can go up and out. They can't swing out really. Their legs can go up, but that's part of their transformation, and then they have a bend as well, but again, that's part of the transformation. So let's put him off to the side and get a look at the tank. So I don't know exactly what kind of tank this is supposed to be. I just know that it's some kind of tank. So it's got a large artillery railgun right here and a smaller green gun right here. Pretty obvious what's going to turn into what. So let me raise the camera up. So there's that view. Here's the undercarriage. So here's the side, the rear end, the other side, and then the front. Now, of course, since this is Titan's Return, all of the Titan Masters, or Headmasters, can pilot their machines. So we just open the cockpit, undo the pegs from the arms, because I think the arms have pegs in them. I don't know. But we just situate him. This port goes into that plug, or that port right there. If you can see that even. So we just set him down, plug him in, and bada bing, he is riding the unit. And that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's get transformation underway. So what I like to do is I keep the gun on here and I just spin it around. We're obviously going to want to take the Titan Master back, set him off to the side for now, and then just reconfigure him and fold him up so he's like this. So first thing you want to do is flip up the crotch plate so that this tab will go into this tab hole. So flip that up. Untab the legs. There's a tab right where my thumb is at. Right there. That tabs into this tab right there. So untab the legs from that. Swing this entire unit up. And then this tab hole will tab into this tab right here. And then bring the legs down and out. And they will just loop into place. And then flip out the feet. And now we got him standing. Raise the camera up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Next, we untab what will be the arms from their ports. There's a circle plug right there, and that's what they plug into. Bring this unit down, and then this tab slot will tab into this tab. Or no, it's this tab slot. So it keeps everything nice and secure. Bring the gun down. Bring the arms up. Accordion the arms down, and flip out the fists. And there's Hardhead in robot mode, but he's missing a head. And I forgot to do this as well. Let's bring the headmaster back in. So there's a size comparison for you to work with. Not only that, but here's a D6. Let's do that. So he's like 2 D6s tall. Or the headmasters are kind of 2 D6s tall. Just to get a sense of scale right there. Anyway. Rolling. I got a 4. Nice. Alright. Back up we go. Fold them in. Now, I don't know if it's just an issue with my hardhead or not, but what I end up doing is I plug him in backwards and then just turn the head around. And that has better stability, because if I do it the other way, then it's kind of not as good. So I just do it the opposite way. And bada bing, bada boom, there's Hardhead in his robot mode. And he's a pretty cool dude, I will say. So articulation-wise, arms full 360, can go out about that far, has elbow joint and bend, can go about that far. There is wrist articulation and wrist swiveling. Legs can go about up that far, back that far. There is a knee bend. No real ankle tiltage either because of how the treads are. No waist swivel, nothing really for that. Obviously the head can do a full 360. Can't really look up, can't really look down. So, as always, we unpeg this. Let me just bring that back down. A mighty warrior can wield his mighty gun. And then we turn that back around so he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Or we can give him the smaller gun because this one's too heavy. And that's more in line with shit, wouldn't you say? Now, what you can also do is open this up, and accordion back, and then take Furos, and actually have him sit inside. And then you can give this weapon to any of your other Titan's Return figures, and have Furos wielding the gun. You can also have it be like this, so he's really wielding the gun, where you have his arms extended out. Slot him in, and it looks like he's manning a gun. So that's pretty neat. But what I personally like to do is I personally just like to leave him as is for posing. But you can totally bring this up and have it over his shoulder. And have him holding on to it. Fold up the cube back. Place him in. And there you are. So that's a thing you can do if you wish to do it. Now, for size comparison, here he is next to Road Trap, who is a size class smaller. Here he is next to Skytread, who is the same size class. And I think that'll be about it for Hardhead and Furos. So, I've been Rikishi, and that has been my figure review for Transformers Titans Return, Furos, and Hardhead.